Hello everyone, and welcome back to some Minecraft. Oh, it's actually not been a while. I've been recording and uploading almost every day. It's been fun. For instance, I've been working on my Minecraft world quite a bit. I still have this here, and I've been trying to figure out why I had that here. Apparently, I just never put blocks there. I finally figured that out. But I did some alterations that made this farm a little bit more better. As you can see, I got rid of the ability to swipe at it and kill them with my sword, as I have the Enderman farm for experience. Reminds me I gotta get rid of all the Ender pearls I have. But I have this automatically crushing them if they so happen to live. So I have a bone meal farm essentially. I really wish there was an auto crafter. But this is really nice as I'm using this block quite a lot. I didn't think I was going to. When I first saw it, I was like, oh, it's like the quartz block. Which, to be perfectly honest, this is more easier to obtain, but to me, I thought the quartz block looked nicer until I started actually using this. Can I reach that? Yeah, there we go. Until I started using it in more builds, then I realized how much more better this looks. I mean, it's a much more softer and cleaner white. Now, if I stand up here, you'll notice that skeleton fell in, and a block appeared. That's because I have down there the tripwire hooks connected to redstone, which in return is just activating a piston, well, a sticky piston, crushing them if they live. Now, as you can see, some die, but it's the items that are triggering it also. But once the items go away, it'll just drop them all down. Which is kind of nice, just looks cool. But it is 100% AFK. The only problem is that the chest fills up, but it's not going to fill up for a long time. Unlike killing these guys with my sword, like I previously was, the only drops they can have are arrows and bones. So essentially, I think you get more arrows than you do bones. I wonder if I could do this. I'm going to wait till I get a lot of bones, and I'm just going to keep 3 spots and then fill the rest of this with bones. Oh, but then it could jam the system. I couldn't put an item filter to it. I know that for a fact, but I really don't want to. What the? There's a bone all the way over here. I don't know how that happened. But essentially, every 3 bones is a block. Over here, I still got my cactus farm, which I really need to harvest this. I don't know. I just thought that was pretty cool that I finally got to be 100% AFK. Now, I know it's usually better if you don't have it AFK or whatever, you kill them. Actually, I don't think it's faster. Why do people insinuate on texting me or trying to get a hold of me when I record? And what happened to my phone there? That was the weirdest noise ever. Oh, I hope my phone's okay. It didn't sound like it was. But, yes, this is all going good. Oh, and if you remember, we built this mine shaft. I still haven't got any choices on which one of these looks better. Charles said that this, I think it was this one looks better. And if we go all the way down here, oh, I have a warp block right there. I did a little editing here. I used some bone blocks, used the magma, what are these called? Magma block, which I have torches behind so they're always emitting light. Actually, I don't need these. I don't believe I will. Let's see, F3. I can never find a light level. Okay. It only goes down to 9 at lowest, which isn't bad. But this is what it essentially looks like. You'll have to let me know. Do you like these? This arch feel? Does it feel pretty cool down here? And if so, do you think I should get rid of these stairs? Do you like these stairs? Do you think maybe a different combination would look good? I'm still trying to think of what to do on the sides. I'm thinking about putting bone blocks still, or putting the magma blocks, or the... What are those one blocks? The nether quartz, not the nether quartz, nether wart blocks, or the nether. Okay, I think it's red brick block. It's the one that you use nether wart and nether brick to make. I'll have to try either or and see which one works the best. But as for now, I'm going to collect some skeleton bones. Welcome back, everybody. Now, if I can actually shoot myself again. You know, I was getting good at this. There we go, now I hit myself. But, anyways, I've been extremely busy on here. Yeah, I got taken off. And it's actually all right behind here. I've been working on the new nether wart block. And I've made a nether wart farm. Now, exclude the glitching. That was weird. But yes, I made this. I'm working on making the building, which I'm using... Oh, goodness gracious. What are these blocks called again? They are called the red nether brick. I like them. They're really nice. They're vibrant. And I also have these nether wart blocks, which arguably are kind of weird to me. They're the only thing that says item and block. For instance, like gold block, lapis block, that you can't unconvert. I don't know if it was an oversight or what, but to me it's just kind of weird. I have an abundance of them, so I'm going to put them in there. Otherwise I could have used them with making the bricks. I got to make a few more and put them all around. But while I'm waiting for that, because I'm waiting for these to grow. Oh, it is automated, by the way, just not the planting. That is a nightmare. Whee! I just have to come in here and I will have to collect wherever I threw them. Okay, actually I know I have some in my ender chest. Yes, I went to the nether and collected the magma blocks. Okay, if you guys ever need magma blocks, just go to the nether. There is an extremely high amount you'll find. And it's really easy to tell if lava's nearby with them. But I do plan to use these. I think right here would be nice. Actually, I kind of want it here anyway, so maybe not here. And holy cow, do they break. And that's not even an overpowered pickaxe. Just efficiency 5. I think I'll have it here. But I definitely want it on this wall. And over here. Now this whole building is... Oh, I hate saying the word symmetrical because it's not a circle, but it is symmetrical in the standpoint of the fact that to get over there, it is straight across. Come to think of it, where did I put the... Apparently I didn't put quartz pillar there. So I guess I should take that one out over there. That is weird. Why did I do that? And no, I am not good at taking off from, like, jumping. Still working on learning how to fly. It's an interesting thing, but just hard to do. Take these blocks out. And now I can finish. You know what? Before I finish that, let's get this one up so I can kind of start mirroring. And it looks like it's 3 over. Now, yes, I know for these to hold light, you kind of will need to put... That would be terrifying to see above your head. But you will need to put some light source behind, which I will do. I will surely do. Now from the outside, that looks weird. And what I kind of thought of in between these, I'm not sure if I may go with just having the bone blocks. Because if you guys remember from the beginning, which for you was a few minutes ago, for me was yesterday. I have a pretty good bone farm. So, I don't know. To me, I kind of like the look of this. I could also probably incorporate a few of the magma blocks in it. Well, actually, since this is a 5, I could just go like this. And will you go away? There. That looks nice. To me, in my opinion. If not, I could probably switch it out for the nether warp block. I don't know. Let's see what it looks like. I'll put them side by side and we could decide that way. I'm just afraid there'll be too much red in this. I don't really like it. I kind of like the smooth that's being broken up by the lava. This is just too much happening. And there is no tool to break these very quickly. I think water breaks them, doesn't it? But I mean, there's no way I want to use water, especially with my farm behind me and the nether warp blocks surrounding it. But now all I have to do is wait until I can get some more, which is literally me just sitting up in that building, waiting for all these to grow, watching YouTube videos, and having a merry old time. I wonder if I should do the reverse over here. Because since this is so big, just take this out, put in a strip of white. I don't know. You guys have to let me know what you think. Do you like the white blocks breaking them up once in a while, the bone blocks? Or do you prefer these red nether bricks? I do have regular nether bricks, but they're just so dark and evil. I guess it would kind of fit this, but I don't know. What does it look like next to this? I'll just take out these bottom two. Stupid leg. It's a little too weird. I kind of just prefer the little bit of tinge of red in it. But I will be back with this building mostly complete. Alright, everyone. I said I'd be back when this was mostly built, but I'd show you how it's automated. I got the inspiration from watching Etho's lab to do a waterfall thing, and oh my goodness, does it really mess with frames. There's a ton of entities right there, as they're all getting pushed to the center from the water. I just wish it was faster. Now, unlike last time, I accidentally ran into it. I could show you guys where this all ends up. I still need to make a ladder. So, that should be about done. And while I wait, I'm going to make a quick ladder. That is not a ladder, and it's raining outside. Yay! That's just what we needed. Literally, actually, it's been pretty dang dry here. I'll make over here my exit. You know what? If I make one more set of ladders, I can just put a ladder in each quadrant. Alright, now that's done. The water goes away. And the game glitches a little and it shows some water, but yeah, it's not there, and the pistons are actually up. But okay, I'll show you guys where all this goes to. Now, quite a few episodes back, I had this nether portal down here. I had to lower it down one, that's why it's off. All I have to do is reignite it and it'll go right back to the same. But I had nothing here. I really should replace that, but I had nothing here until recently. This is where I put my nether wart. I should probably... okay, that's nether brick. I should probably put a crafting table down here. But it's not all that hard. All you do to make these blocks, actually, it'd be best, grab 2 stacks. And now I can make an entire stack of blocks. I'll let that go through. It usually does take quite a while, but I will help it out as I don't want anything despawning. Alright, looks like that's everything. And I'll get those out of there. But yeah, I actually made a use for this. I just gotta light up the nether portal again. So, I'm actually having quite a bit of use of things in my world again. And I'm flying into walls. And misplacing blocks. I still gotta move these chests. No! Okay. Well, I guess I can mimic that side. I should really never do this. I keep forgetting I build these 4 blocks tall. And then the last one goes here. And as for this, I'm not going to put an actual doorway. I'm going to put an arch. So, to tell you the truth, these are going to go right here. And this crafting table is the one that has to be moved. That chest will eventually be moved. But yeah, now I got all those placed. Now it's just the other blocks I got to move in. But before that, I'm going to plant more nether wart. Alright everyone, it's been many hours later, actually. Since I started recording, it's been about 6 hours later. And I finally finished kind of the inner shell. I might do an outer shell, and I try to make it like the temple kind of feel to it. But I plan to probably cover this in like some stone or something on the outside to make it unison. Well, this is kind of what it looks like inside. I had to put torches down because there is a bug where these don't keep light. So, I'm going to keep it lit with torches. I still am going to keep this here. I'm going to get into it. So I can kind of AFK and do something if I want to let these grow if I need. But otherwise they'll grow when I'm in the region. The only thing left to do, other than put the shell on this, is, well, to finish hollowing out this land around it. And probably build this more symmetrical, like maybe make this a giant square, or I'll keep this unique shape and just, like I said, put a stone layer over it, unless you guys think this looks pretty cool for a design. I don't know. Oh, hello, skeleton. Nope, wrong one. But to me, I don't think it's that bad. I like it. Oh, I landed on top of Tyler. Now, I have to get to my end because I have to repair all my stuff. And I just threw like everything I had into a chest. Because I gave up on organizing. Let's see. Nope. Flint and seal. You'd think I'd put this somewhere where I'd remember. Make this a little quicker. And now I can venture between here, the end, the nether, and anywhere else I need to go. But though, with this being complete, I'm actually going to have to... Well, hello. How are you? I don't have to think of what I want to do next. Maybe I'll have to try and get on top of the nether and do some stuff up there. Because I've seen a lot of people doing that. It looks kind of fun. And yes, I try to fly while I'm in here. Not exactly something I can do. I still haven't gotten the retrospect of taking off from the standing point. I still gotta finish this all up and make that look better. Currently that's still what it looks like. But I have my way to the stronghold, and where the stronghold is kind of where all the magma blocks are. So it's actually quite useful. Now to repair my tools. in which this will probably be the end of the episode. I hope you all have enjoyed. Hello, my pumpkin men. You guys have horrible accuracy. Did I just take off my elytra wings? I don't think sprint jumping works on this. I don't know, it doesn't even seem like I'm running anymore. Like, running seems like walking speed. Actually, what is walking? That's walking? Oh, I guess running is a little faster. Okay, I need to repair this, and I need to repair my elytra and everything. So, put this in my offhand. But, I'm gonna sit here for a while, collect a bunch more ender pearls that I'm not at any point gonna ever need. I have almost all those chests out there filled with, and I will see all you lovely people later on. Have a great day, everyone. Bye-bye!